Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Majorca Under the Sun, and I'm making a video today that has been requested by viewers to my channel, and that is where to get COVID testing on the island before taking your return flight home and how much this will cost as well. So I'm down here in Palmanova on a beautiful May day, and just to basically film from here because I think it'll be much more interesting to film and give you beautiful views of this resort than to film from a clinic on the island. So come on, let's take a walk along the beach and I'll give you all the information that you need to know. Now, regardless of whether the country you are flying home to and whether Majorca has been placed on the green or amber traffic light list, the chances are you will need to take some kind of COVID test and get a negative result before returning to your home country. Now, I like to keep my videos positive, so this video really is to put your mind at rest if you're thinking of coming to the island on holiday and are concerned about getting a COVID test before taking your return flight home and knowing where to get the test done. So if you're travelling back to the UK and also to many other European destinations, the test that you will need is an antigen test. It is not the full PCR test, and I do know people who have travelled back to the UK and spent over €100 on getting these full PCR tests when they're not actually needed. So an antigen test can cost anything from €30 up to €100 depending where you are staying on the island and which medical centre you go to. So I have put the link to the UK government website which explains which tests are required to get back into the UK. So please do check that link before you travel, and also if you are travelling to another country, please also check your government website, because at the end of the day it's your responsibility to make sure that the test that you are getting is the correct one. Now, you can get these antigen tests done at the airport on the day of departure, but I really would not recommend doing that just because of the sheer volume of traffic that is expected to come through the airport this summer. Now, the cheapest place I have found for an antigen test in the centre of Palma is Clinique Roger, and these cost just €30. No appointment is needed, you can just walk in and get the test and get your results within a few hours or within a maximum of 24 hours. And it's a great way to tie in sightseeing in the city and also getting this vital document you need to be able to return back to your home destination. Now, here in Palmanova you can pop along to the British Medical Centre here, and they do antigen tests for about €100. Down in Santa Ponsa you can get an antigen test from the Clinica Santa Ponsa for €65. I don't have any information about antigen tests yet in Magaluf, but I'm sure when the hotels start to open that these medical centres will start to pop up as well, and also offer COVID testing too for people returning home from their holidays. So elsewhere on the island, the Clinique Roger via Quirion Salut have testing centres throughout other areas of the island. So also in Palmanova near the Lidl supermarket, as well as in Soller, Inca, Manacor and Playa de Muro. Now, residents on the island as well can pop into our favourite doctor, who is Dr. Stoma, and he's down in Son Ferrer, and you can pick up an antigen test for just €50 too. So that's also worth bearing in mind. And there are also testing centres in Cala Millor and Cala as well, and all over the east coast. So as we move into the summer, I think we'll see more medical centres offering antigen tests as well. So it's not something that you really need to worry about, and I'm hoping as well that the medical practices that are charging more for them are then able to bring their costs down to remain competitive. So if I haven't mentioned your resort, I can pretty much guarantee that a medical centre will be opening there soon to be able to offer you the rapid antigen test, which you can get done in just a few minutes. Now there are some other smaller clinics that do offer a service to either your home, your hotel or to your yacht as well, and they will come out to you for an extra charge as well. So if you are working out here and you have clients on boats, then it won't be a requirement for them to get themselves along to a medical centre when you can actually order in these services as well, but you will have to pay extra for this. The main takeaway I want you to get out of this video is not to leave organising your COVID test for your return flight home until the last minute. There were reports of really long queues at the airport testing centre over Easter, even with limited tourism. And looking at the Balearic government website, in August 2020, over 884,000 visitors arrived to the islands, which was almost 68% down on the year before. Now, when tourism ramps up again, we don't know if testing facilities will be able to cope. So my advice is just plan ahead. Now also, before you travel, please make sure that you have adequate medical insurance as well, and travel insurance, on the remote possibility that you may well test positive. Now please speak to your travel agent as to what could happen if you did test positive on the island and you weren't allowed to take your flight home, because that's another elephant in the room that hasn't really been discussed widely, and you'll need to set aside funds to make sure that you would be able to complete a possible quarantine if needed, or retest again before taking your flight home. Okay, so I hope the information in this video has put your mind at rest in that you can get COVID testing all over the island and it needn't cost a fortune either. So please go ahead and check the links in the description below this video if you need any further information to help you plan getting your tests done before you fly home. And most importantly as well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, because this is a channel that will be bringing you all the information you need before you come and visit the island this summer and beyond. So thanks very much for watching everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.